Hey everybody, I'm Elliot. Just wanted to make a quick little video to chime in about this Matt Monarch and DurianRider thing that's going on. A little bit of drama on YouTube. It's kind of funny. But they both make really, really good points. And so DurianRider's channel was deleted. And it was either deleted or he deleted it himself. And Matt does make a good point. But DurianRider also makes some very, very good points. So the thing I want to talk about is two things, and I'm going to link DurianRider's new channel, one of them right here, because I think DurianRider kicks ass, and he's one of the only people that's talking about raw cacao and calling out David Wolf and calling out some of these raw food leaders who are selling a lot of products. And making a lot of money off of people's health, and they are helping a lot of people too. So let's not dog on everybody. But the fact is, you don't need supplements to be healthy. You need real food, and there are a few supplements that I think are helpful. But to say that you can't be healthy without supplements, I think is ridiculous. And the DurianRider pointed out that Matt Monarch on the Raw Food World TV show, business website, YouTube channel, they're selling deer antler extract and saying that it's humane and it doesn't harm the animals and they're not stressed. And then he shows pictures of what the process is actually like, and pushing these deer's heads onto the ground, holding them down while they saw off their antlers, and then they start bleeding. If there's blood, there's pain. Somebody's probably going to comment and say, "Oh, there's no nerve endings." And regardless, either way, whether they're nerve endings or not, it's definitely stressful for a deer to have its antlers sawed off. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's definitely cruel. It's definitely not humane. So, DurianRider, 2 thumbs up for you. For talking about this, for talking about raw cacao and chocolate and how harmful it is, because people in the raw food movement are really hooked on chocolate, a lot of people, and not everybody, but I'm going to say most people that are into raw foods as a lifestyle are eating chocolate and raw cacao, and I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of people getting healthy, but then all of a sudden, they're going to just all of a sudden have some type of disease and get sick because their adrenals are going to burn out. And chocolate is terrible. And I would highly recommend everybody check out Gianni's video, which I'll link below. And he has a couple of them on his experience with raw cacao. And then I'm also going to link Dr. T, and he's a really trustworthy source. He has a video talking about cacao and how harmful it really is, and it has theobromine and caffeine, which are both excitotoxins and harmful to the brain, and they burn out the adrenals. Anyways, so raw foods is not a religion. Raw foods is a way to eat. I don't think 100% raw is the way to go for me, and personally I don't think it's suitable to do if you live in cold climates. I've tried it several times. I've done it wrong several times, so I could be the one making mistakes. But I think it's really hard to do in cold climates. And a lot of these people are living in warmer climates, and so it's a lot easier to do. So if you're in Canada or Europe or something like that, or even the northern United States, I don't think 100% raw is the way to go, especially in the wintertime. Summertime, you might be able to get away with it. But raw foods is not a religion. It's a way to eat. It's a way to be healthy. And I really like the idea that there's community surrounding it and everybody should come together. And I like Matt Monarch. I think he's right on for suggesting that all the raw food leaders come together. But also, no, it's not a spiritual path. Raw foods is a way of eating that can start to open up your consciousness a little bit to receive messages from spirit, I would say. And when I started eating raw foods, I went 100% raw for several months, and I actually stopped because I was losing too much weight and I wasn't doing it properly. But things just started coming to me, and I started waking up to seeing what's going on politically in the world, and with 9/11 specifically. And then I started meditating shortly after that, a couple of years after that. And things just started changing when I started eating raw foods. And the other thing I was doing before that was getting a lot of sunshine. And I think that's invaluable for people. And people are so afraid of the sun these days, and they're always wearing sunblock, which really blocks all the beneficial rays and lets in all the harmful rays, and it contains all these toxins that cause skin cancer. So I think getting out in the sun regularly so you can actually develop a tan and have some protection, and eating raw foods are really invaluable, and they really help people be healthy and happier, because when your body's feeling good, your mind is more able to be at ease, and then you can focus on finding a real spiritual path, which is definitely not raw foods, and looking at your mind and trying to awaken. And awakening is not about seeing that 9/11 was an inside job, or some of the other political things, or Obama's a dictator, or whatever. Awakening is not about politics and seeing the corruption in the world. Awakening is about being peaceful and becoming enlightened and learning how to see the world as it really is without our projections, and creating false identifications about ourselves and others. And it's really about coming back to a space within us that is free and completely purified. And we have to work at that. And eating raw foods is not going to be something that's going to awaken you. It's going to help. It's going to contribute to it. Watching Alex Jones, watching some of these political alternative media outlets, and seeing what's going on in the world is not going to awaken you spiritually. It's going to allow you to see things a little bit more clearly and not be duped. But there's something else. There's a real spiritual path, and I think everybody should really find out what that is for them. For me, it's Buddhism. It's the teachings of the Buddha. It's meditation to become still and every day, so that I can see what's going on in the world and stop projecting my own thoughts onto it. And so I can actually see what might be here and find real happiness. And so I use mindfulness, I use meditation, and I use diet to stay healthy, and I use exercise to keep my body healthy. So these are all tools, and to live a happier and healthier life with more freedom and more peace. So I wish peace for you, and props to DurianRiders and Matt Monarch. You kick ass too. I think you're a little bit on the commercial side, and I would like to see some of these products taken off your website, like the deer antler extract and the cow colostrum, because I think these are harmful, and people don't need them. So that raw foods can heal the body alone, and you don't need all these wacky supplements, these snake oil kind of supplements, to try to achieve some perfect physical state. Physical perfection is not possible. The only perfection that's possible is the enlightened mind, to become pure, completely purified, completely free from defilements, completely free from our own egoic projections. And so try to do the best with your body, and try to do, more importantly, the best with your mind, and so that we can have a happier world, and you can have a happier life. So I love you. Peace. We'll catch you later. Peace.